just to protect the cops, but it was just to protect the people. And what I can't understand is that this is Cincinnati police. This is not Minneapolis police. And what they're doing is just absolutely horrendous. As a member of city council, this is my first time ever seeing something like this. When this first happened in 2001, I was only 17 years old, right? I can't understand for the life of me what is going on right now in the city of Cincinnati. And I'm going to be here until these folks and the other folks are protected. Let me tell you something. There are people down here who are encouraging 14-year-old kids. These babies are 14 years old, man, and they're encouraging them to throw bottles at these cops. And these grown people are encouraging our babies to fight. This is not their fight. And I will give a how mad or angry you are with what is happening with the police. But these 15-year-old kids have nothing to do with this, man. And these cops, black cops, white cops, or whatever like that, they did not do anything. And I'm not here to take one side or the other, but what I'm suggesting to the people of Cincinnati is that what type of success are you going to have with attacking these people that have nothing to do with this? And what I'm saying is that you got people down here who are literally encouraging kids to attack cops. You're encouraging the kids to attack cops, and they're using Emmett Till. They're using Martin Luther King to justify why these 14 and 15-year-old kids should be out here. These are former students of mine. You see what I'm saying? I am imploring that before this pops and this gets bad, they're throwing bricks. They just threw a brick at the cops. It's wrong. I'm telling you, it's wrong. And I'm so nervous and I'm so scared for these kids. These are kids. There are kids around. There are kids across the street who live downtown in City West, and these people are out here encouraging them. And as an elder in the African American community, if any African American is encouraging these 14 and 15-year-old kids to be out here, they're wrong. That's wrong. These cops didn't do anything to George Floyd. This is wrong. I don't get how you see it. It's wrong.
Thank you.
And sorry for cussing.
Individuals arrested in New York, D.C., Minnesota, California, and other places, that the majority of these people being arrested are not actually from the areas in which they're protesting from. It's clear that Antifa is infiltrating black suffering yet again and going in and destroying black communities yet again for George Soros. All of these people had to bus in from different locations, so finding out who these individuals are, it shouldn't be that hard. We can contact bus and train services and find out. Most importantly, at this particular point in time, what we need to do is designate Antifa as a domestic terrorist group. You've watched as they attack Black Lives Matter even. And now the whole country is burning because deep state operatives and Antifa as well are outside burning our country down. And the news will then take it and blame it on black folks like we're responsible for it, when there are countless videos out there with blacks saying we are not destroying our neighborhoods and cleaning it up.
It's Minneapolis, 3rd Precinct. That's the police station right there. That's why I'm doing this shit, guys. What's up? I ain't got part of that shit. Dude. Oh, I zoomed in. I'll zoom out a little bit. Those cops will come for you if you're pulling that crap.
Looks like, yeah. So as you can see, the auto going through.
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
I'm gonna fight you right now. You wanna go? What's up? Somebody hold my blunt. Hey, somebody hold my blunt. I'm gonna keep it up. Hey. Are you a fucking cop? What's up?
Who's destroying these buildings? These white dudes, and we're stopping them. We're not letting this happen. We're not letting this happen. People like this, there were 6 other white dudes. They're trying to break down this building. They're setting these fires. This is them. Nah, come on, bro. You better stop real quick. Pull your mask down. Pull it down all the way, or I'll pull it down for you. Say you did it. Say it. Don't try to look cool. Hey, I didn't do nothing. Look at me and tell me you're not trying to look cool. I'm not trying to look cool. Okay, apologize. Apologize for making black people look bad. Say it or I'll make you say it.
I'm not trying to make black people.
Say, I'm sorry for making black people look bad.
I'm not trying to make
You better say it. I swear to God, Lord have mercy on my soul. Say it. Say you're sorry for making black people look bad. Say it.
I'm sorry for making black people look bad.
Okay, cool. Now get to stepping. Bye, go. Bye, go. Bye, go. Hey, say you're sorry for making black people look bad. That's all I need. Say it.
Bitch, don't give no group of black men no free that don't do nothing, all right? Push the fuck up. Go home. Why would you give that to them? They gonna get in trouble. You stupid. You a retarded bitch. All of y'all. Why the fuck would you give this to them? I'm talking about this white bitch giving a group of black men a brick in the mouth. You know that shit could get them killed. You know that. Just having that shit could get them killed. Y'all find yourself so station to go in the fucking house while kicking everybody's ass. Go in the motherfuckers off their face. Fuck yeah. That's some bullshit. What the fuck is that?
They're just sitting there waiting to give somebody a brick.
A black man to walk by so you can hand him a brick. You know.
See, then look. I want you to know this is not. Don't police people's way of Let me tell you this. This is not a black woman who's putting Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that right, but y'all doing that for us, and we ain't asked you to do that. Listen. Don't spray stuff on here when they gonna blame black people for this, and black people didn't do it. There's a black person. But if we wanted you to do it, we would have asked. They not gonna show y'all faces when they see that on their building. They gonna blame that on us. Y'all are part of the problem. News come on, they gonna say we did that. I can't believe it.
Protest? Yes. As a protester? Huh? As a protester? As a cop?
Journalist.
As a journalist? I saw you just getting out of a police truck.
That's not a police truck.
That's not a police truck?
No. Nope.
Who are you with? What?
CNN.
Oh, okay.
Who are you with?
Myself?
Yeah. Were you protesting tonight or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How'd it go for you?
Pretty good.
Good.
All right, let's go see if this is CNN. Hey, is that the protest that way?
Yes, sir.
Who are you guys with?
We're just hanging out.
Are you cops?
No.
You're not? No. You seem like cops.
No,
Are you CNN?
we're just hanging out, bro.
You're not. Are you CNN?
We're just hanging out.
Your friend just told me you were CNN,
Oh, okay. Who's up
but you're not. So he lied to me.
Who's up front?
The guy who just got out of here and was dressed like a protester. I'm just a guy. I'm a DC resident.
Oh, okay.
My name's Max.
Nice to meet you, man.
So you're undercover cops and you're sending people into the protests who are dressed like protesters, and he's lying to me and telling me he's a journalist, which is very bad for the journalistic profession, I would say. Okay, so those are cops, and you got a guy who just got out and said he was with CNN. So basically he's putting all reporters in danger. He was dressed as a protester, basically dressed like, Black Bloc style. These guys are straight up cops. Here's their license plate so we can verify that. All right. So we got that. All right. Well, that's what's going on. Protest.
Take his ass. Take his ass. Hey, That's my man.
Get him. I need him. He ain't do shit. Get him. I need him. Okay. Get him. Okay.
All right, huh? You good, yo? Where's the happening? Fuck the police! That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get him. Fuck, why? That's two times, any hours. That's cheap. On the barricade, go get everything you can find. Go get everything you can find. These are the boys right here. This is the team. There's more stuff that we can put out here. Hey, there's 3 picnic tables up here. There's a couple picnic tables up here. Let's go on. Come on, y'all. It's Long Beach. You from Long Beach, homie? You from Long Beach? Homie, get your fucking ass out of here now. What you talking about, huh? Yeah, get your bitch ass out of here, homie. Get your ass out. Fucking looting over here. Get your motherfucking ass knocked out. Get your punk asses on. Nigga, this Long Beach.
Thank you, sir.
Say something.
Hey, so at one point, a woman sort of facetiously asked if there were any paid protesters in the house, and of course everybody shouted no and groaned. But you stood up and indicated that you are a paid protester. What did you mean by that?
Well, I meant, you know, like we all get paid to be, you know.
No, I don't know. Please explain.
Well, it's a difficult thing to explain, but basically, anytime that you're given the opportunity to protest and somebody will pay you to do it, that's like twice as good as just doing it on your own time.
So you weren't kidding around. You actually meant that you have been paid at some point to protest?
Yeah, like
How can I get in on that?
Yeah. Okay. So you go to like GeorgeSoros.com. And you just sign up right there. You put your name in, you put your email address, and there's an empty box there where you say how many times you're willing to protest and how much you want to get paid.
And you get a check directly from Soros.
Directly from Soros.
That's incredible.
Signed by him. He even invited me to lunch.
Does he sign it in blood?
He said if I'm willing to like gather some more friends, I can get paid like twice as much for every friend that I gather and kind of set up a pyramid scheme.
And you can get rich just based on protesting for Soros, right?
I already have, yeah. So basically, I've been organizing most of the protesting that you see in California so far, and it's all due to being paid. If I wasn't paid, I would be, like skiing.
We gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction.
Gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction around here.
I see.
Ain't no damn construction around here. You just gonna set a pallet of bricks right there. Oh, okay.
Listen, I did jury duty 3 months ago. Y'all don't keep no bricks right there. Do better.
Use them, dude. That's what they're doing. That, or they're doing that.
Are those fucking bricks? What the fuck are those?
Those look like bricks. What? Yeah, those are fucking bricks. What the fuck? They're collecting all the loose bricks so that the protesters don't fucking use them, dude. That's what they're doing. That, or they're doing that for undercover police officers that are getting involved in the protests so that they have an excuse to beat the shit out of people. So.
And why would you play that shit?
He's the one who played. You knew what he was. You did that on purpose. You just destroyed it. You destroyed a peaceful protest. Why did you do that? An innocent man died. He had a family. He had parents.
You just got on camera and you were playing it back.
Represent yourself. Ain't no
And this man was part of it.
So, Peter, tell me something. You're obviously seeing this collision coming a mile away between the United States and China. This is going to define the next 100 years. There's going to be a new world order after this virus.
What? Exactly what I hear. What Yamiche just said is what I hear from all the Trump supporters that I talk to who were Trump voters and are still Trump supporters. They go, yeah, you guys are going crazy. He's doing, what are you so surprised about? He's doing exactly what he said he's going to do.
Well, and I think that the dangerous, edges here are that he's trying to undermine the media, trying to make up his own facts. And it could be that while unemployment and the economy worsens, he could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think. And that is our job. That is our job.
What is going on at these riots? Why are people who are not part of the protests infiltrating and destroying property? Why are there bricks being planted at almost every major city where the protests are being held? There's absolutely no way this is by accident. You can see almost in every single major city where there's a protest, there's just a pile of bricks that pop out of nowhere. And people are being literally incentivized to destroy our country. Many people are being hired to go to these events and cause havoc and destruction. Why are adults manipulating young kids to go in and loot stores? I'm not saying that there isn't people who are just at the protest that see people looting and just think, oh, well, then I can go do it too. That's definitely happening. But the large majority of these people are agents that are being placed there purposefully to wreak havoc. And if you don't think hiring protesters or crisis actors is a real thing, you can go check out these two websites. One is crowdsondemand.com, which is a company that was formed in 2013, and they say on their website, and I quote, "Your home for protests, rallies, advocacy audiences, PR stunts, and political events. Services available nationwide," end quote. Another website you can check out is crisiscast.com. It's a website where you can go and contact these people and hire crisis actors, and they state, and I quote, "award-winning role-play actors and filmmakers specially trained in disaster and crisis management," end quote. I definitely recommend everyone go check it out. It's really weird, really sketchy. I don't know why this is a thing, but I mean, you can take a wild guess as to like what's happening right now. But there is something extremely fishy going on at these rallies. There's many people, many videos of people being peaceful until they get hijacked by violent criminals. And we need to take a minute and sit down and ask ourselves why this is happening. Why does Antifa always show up dressed in all black and start destroying everything? This isn't just unique to these protests. It's been going on for years now. And you heard in the videos, people are associating these people dressed in black as white people. Even though they're paid deep state agents, it's not white people. It's literally a group that is paid to go and do this. And I suspect that they are majority white on purpose. And I don't, and while this is all happening, all the people at home, all they see, all the white people at home, all they see is a bunch of black people going in and looting and burning stores. And it's driving a wedge further between our races. And that's what it's designed for. The media outlets who showed George's video all over the world are coordinating with these agents to make everything worse. They are convincing you to destroy your own country. Most of these democratically led cities could easily stop the violence and let the peaceful protesters continue, but they're not doing that. They're purposefully letting the violence continue. This entire thing is designed to get you to hate and ruin each other. Nothing is being helped by this senseless violence, and you are only hurting average citizens who are trying to live their lives. You won't be able to get rid of the police. And if you do you think that is going to be the best thing for you and your family? What happens when you get attacked by 10 people on the street and you don't have a way to defend yourself? Who are you going to call? You can look at other countries that don't have a police force, and it's really not the best. I'm sure you can make arguments either way, but I have a way to defend myself, but a lot of people don't. And you need to go to the people who are directing them to provoke racial tension and protecting them in the court systems. You can't just say, fuck the police, because you don't know all of them. I've met many police officers, and a lot of them are not terrible people. There are horrible police officers, and there are great ones. There are terrible white people, and there are great ones. Same with every race. Evil does not know color. There is bad people in this world. It doesn't matter your skin color. It doesn't matter your profession. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter if you have a badge on your chest. And what's happening, because the people who control the narrative know this is extremely dangerous when we are working together. And if everybody woke up and realized what was actually happening, the larger divide and conquer narrative, they would lose. And I will always support your right to peacefully protest and assemble, but this isn't right. If we're going to go out and protest, we should be demanding that the pedophiles who would have infiltrated the government should be arrested. We should be demanding that there's a total purge of the FBI and CIA for their war crimes committed against U.S. citizens and other countries. We should be demanding that people like Bill Gates, who have sterilized hundreds of thousands of women in third world countries, be sent to prison. If we are going to go outside and protest, it should be to take the fluoride out of the water, which it's been shown to lower IQ. Demand that we have healthy food, and demand the police who commit horrible crimes like this are held accountable. The cop who murdered George Floyd has been charged. This is not about Floyd anymore. We cannot punish every single officer for his actions, just like we can't blame the entire black community when a rapper does something horrific. Whoever is infiltrating these protests, setting up bricks, coordinating smear stories with media outlets, running pedophile rings, poisoning our food and water supply are much, much more dangerous and sinister and destructive than police brutality or racism will ever be. Police brutality and racism are being used by these people to manipulate and control you so you don't see the real issues. Please take a minute and sit down and think about how your message is being received, and if you're actually helping your cause, because now all I keep seeing are police who are actually using gross amounts of power on just normal peaceful people looting and setting things on fire, and small businesses and normal citizens whose lives are destroyed because of this. So please think of what is happening on a larger scale, because since of all this happened, we are much, much closer to a full-on police state where apparently now they can just rip you out of your car and arrest you from being past curfew. And this last video I'm going to show you is exactly that. These people were out 15 minutes past the 9 o'clock curfew, and they got, well, you'll see for yourself.
Guys, come to me right now. 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 Come to me. Come to me right now. This woman just got tased. Come to me right now. Come to me right now.